Hey,
Hey,
Bookies.
sister, what's going on? Oh
How you
my
doing?
gosh.
Mm, it's a lot
Mm,
going on.
it's a lot of foreskin. A lot, a lot of foreskin going on, girl. Like, what is happening on this app today? Like, what's going on? So much tea. So many things that happened in the last couple of days. Some folks are doing videos. You can tell they pissed because they ain't getting no call.
Mm.
Whew, we got a lot to talk about, but
Whew.
yes, how y'all feeling? How you feeling, Bookie?
Justin, I mean, of course, we have conversations off camera. I honestly feel like this too is my season to cut off the foreskin. This is my circumcision season. Like Shamea's mama and cousin was saying, this is your season to cut off the foreskin. This is your circumcision season. Um, you
Girl,
know,
why was the mamas on there sounding like trying to give Sizzle's mama on the intro track? Like they gonna think you stupid. Like what was happening? Like,
it's
oh my gosh.
we
But
we we we're gonna get into that.
yeah, but
But I
this is
think,
your season. It's been your season. I mean, your birthday was not too long ago. You had a beautiful trip. You enjoyed yourself. You were all the things, doing all the
yeah,
things, and living in your truth, living in your life
yeah,
that is destined for you.
yeah. I do feel that there's a lot of things that are happening for me. And as I'm looking at like some of the way some folks are online talking about me right now, I'm like, you know what? When there's something really, really good on the other side, like this just comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it feels bad, but you just gotta take it. Like it just
Yes.
comes with it. Like I feel like you can relate to me when I say this. Like you have a platform and you have, nuanced conversations. Sometimes you have conversations that make people think, make people
Mm-hmm.
uncomfortable, and people will attack that. But you just have to keep doing what you do because that's what you do. That
Mm-hmm.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And so that's just where I'm at. Like mentally, I feel like I am better. Like if it was like the week before last, I'd be like, friend, I ain't. But I
Mm-hmm.
feel like mentally I'm doing way, way, way better. And it is what it is. Things just come. I just gotta roll with the punches. It is what it is. I have to know like who I am and what my intentions are. And I can't be out here trying to, oh, well, this person said this, let me go correct this or this.
Yeah.
I can't. Like I'm warding my name. Like whether you speak good or bad over my name, it's all gonna be for my good. That's where I'm at.
Period. And I 100% agree.
Yeah.
I think that's where I moved and that's where I've been at. Like it's just I'm gonna do the best I can and I'm gonna move on. Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be getting caught up and trying to please everybody and make everybody like happy or whatever. Like I said what I said, I'm standing on it. And
That's
it just
it.
is what it is. Period.
It is what it is. Period. How are you doing?
I'm doing good trying to fix my wig up a little bit. trying to fix my wig on camera, so y'all forgive me. Maybe I'm gonna have to put it on the side or something. But yes, it's been a good week for me. I had a good weekend. I got a chance to clean my garage out.
I
And
need to.
take some. Yes, it's so like I feel so relieved now because after so long you coming in and you have leaves
Yeah.
and other stuff inside of it and just dirt from driving. I cleaned it out and I went through some old bins and I ran into season 1 DVD of Real Housewives of Atlanta.
No.
Yes, I have the first season of Real Housewives of Atlanta DVD in my garage, like in the bin, like on the DVD. And I posted it, and someone said, "This is the sacred text. Like this is the sacred text. Like this is vintage. This is all of the things. Considering how like streaming is, and it's hard to own media.
Yeah.
I haven't. I actually forgot about it. I don't know how I got it. I don't know if my ex ordered it or whatever, but it's mine now.
Period.
It's
Well, I
mine.
love that for you.
Yes.
I
Period.
love that for you. Well, you know what I don't love?
A cheesy corny reunion.
A cheesy, corny ass reunion. This was the cheat. Like This was just the cheesiest, corniest reunion
Yes.
I've ever watched. Like, and I've said that we've been saying that, you know, for the members. Shout out to the members. We're gonna go back to the members.
We going.
But this is
coming.
Just
she gone. She coming. She gone.
Okay. But this was just a cheesy ass, corny ass fucking reunion. I've never watched such a corny ass reunion in my life. But before we get into the reunion, it's so much tea that came out this weekend.
It is.
Your fave had went live.
Girl, my fave. My line suspended. Yes. So there's been a lot of talk about who is coming back to Housewives, who's not coming back. We had Shamea snatch Real Housewives Atlanta tag out of her Instagram bio, which
Bingeworthy said she never had it in her bio.
Okay. Thank you. Because I was like, I don't pay attention to that. I don't see Shamea doing that necessarily. Yeah. I don't, but I thought that was weird. Okay, so shout out to Bingeworthy for clearing it up because sometimes folks be messy. But people were hungry to know what was going on. Because there's been conversations, of course, about Nene coming back. Nene, we've talked about that behind the members and all of that. Because it just seems the way Nene was doing in her podcast that she's hinting towards something. There's been questions, and me and Jess had a conversation, and there was one particular one she did this, like in her video, she was asked about being a friend of the show, and she said she was not interested in being a friend of the show. To me, that was a whistle to y'all start having a conversation because they're trying to make me a friend of the show. I think to me, that's just because she's been using this platform, her platform, to kind of keep folks engaged in the possibility, which makes sense because it raises her stock. If a lot of people see how people are responding to that, she can argue like, look, I said something about being a friend of the show, and people are responding back to that.
Yeah.
In that type of way. And not Nene. Every time I talked about Nene, did my camera freeze for y'all? Can y'all see me?
Oh Lord, it is a little freezy. It is child, Lord.
Child.
Lord have mercy.
I'm gonna take a little pause, child. I'm gonna let you take over.
Yeah. Well, while Justin fixes his camera, I want to say this. I think that it is such a miss not to bring Nene Leakes back because number one, everybody wants her back. Like I don't see anywhere in any Discord. Hey Julie, the way I dropped my work meeting to come on here. Hey Bookie.
Period.
I don't see anywhere where there is Real Housewives of Atlanta Discord where folks are not saying they want Nene back. Like everybody is saying we want Nene back. We want Nene. Everyone is saying that. So for me, I'm not understanding what the Real Housewives of Atlanta is not understanding. Everybody wants her back. Her podcast is doing great. We learned recently that she was offered Traders, and the reason why she didn't do Traders is because is it Brent or Bryson? I think Bryson has been in and out of the hospital with a heart condition. Prayers for him. So she didn't want to be away too long, and something happened. So my heart goes out to her. That's a mom.
Yeah, it is.
That's a mother. She's like, yeah, I don't want to be away from my son. But the fact that Traders offered her that, we know the pipeline.
Yes, we've seen it before.
Traders, then you go back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. We've seen Phaedra do it. So I'm not understanding. Oh, everybody's saying your skin looks amazing, Justin.
Oh, thank you all so much. Shout out to Paula. She ain't sponsored me, but she been helping me out. She could. They said she look good too. They love this. What is it? What like glam is this called? Like not
I
too
guess
much.
A little soft glam, a little soft
glam. Okay, teach me. See, every gay don't know all of these things. I'm not one of those, girl. But yes, I think you're right. Like people definitely do want Nene on the show.
Right.
Like,
so I'm not understanding why y'all don't bring Nene back.
I think it's complicated, friend. I think that what the issue is they don't have the budget for Nene. I don't think they have the budget for Nene. And I think the same way that Portia was doing a little stuff and having conversations when she was interviewed about being back. She's like, I don't know. We're going to have to see. That's the back and forth negotiating. And, we lost some housewives and then we brought Portia back. the budget, like they had to figure it out. They had to go on the spreadsheet and figure it out. And I think the spreadsheet is a little thin because you have Portia, who's probably taking up a significant amount. Kenya being gone, but Nene is going to be asking for a little bit more. I don't see where Nene is going to be paid less than Portia. I don't see that Nene is going to be accepting that. But I do think that Bravo's like, girl, we don't know. Like they might negotiate and say, girl, you caused a lot of work. You've been gone. We need to have you on a probation period.
You called us racist.
You called us that. You said that Andy was doing these things. So you got to come in. And I think they're saying, hey, coming in on a friend of the show. And we'll see. And I honestly kind of don't blame them from a business perspective because Nene, not just from the racist stuff, because I definitely believe Nene 100% when she said that, period. I definitely believe that. But
it's clear that Kim was getting preferential treatment because she was a white woman, period.
Yeah, they've been getting away with stuff for a minute. Yeah. So I think Nene, the way Nene has acted during some of these last seasons, it's like we don't want that Nene. We want a Nene that's come in with fire and just be doing the things. Yeah. And I feel like Portia in this reunion showed that she has the ability to, and I think that stands away from Shamea because the way she was like, hey, let's do the fan stuff. That's commanding the girls. Like, who's in charge of the girls? And Portia showed us.
Yeah.
So despite all of y'all dragging me, come on, let's do this. Let's come on. And Shamea, I'm gonna let Shamea speak because I was served the cease and desist by Candy. I'm gonna let Fantress speak.
We bringing props now.
We bringing props. She was ready. That's how you do it. And I feel like that's the Nene I want to be in charge of the girls. I want Nene to be in charge of the girls. And I feel like she was, but she was kind of slipping the last couple of seasons and stuff. She didn't really want to be there. Yeah. She want to be present. So yeah.
Well, I hope that changes because I feel like Nene is definitely needed. Also, I feel like Nene, this might be asking too much, but I feel that there is a big blessing tied to humility. If you just humble yourself and come in as a friend, like the blessings that will follow from that, like Cynthia stays booked. Cynthia stays booked. Every time you go to Cynthia's page, she's announcing something else. Movie, show, deal. Like she stays
even her daughter now. Like there's a conversation, I don't know how true, about her daughter being on Next Gen LA.
See? So like, girl, just come in, get your friend of, and then you might be able to parlay the Nene Leakes show into the NBC Universal umbrella. You don't know. Just like just get back in the door. Get back in the door. So I hope she changes her mind. I hope that changes. But then we had your fave go live.
Oh yeah. Girl,
letting us know that she wasn't coming back.
Girl, the way she got in on there, and you can just tell that Kenya is pissed.
Pissed.
She is mad. She was spilling the tea. You can tell she didn't get no contract. The negotiations have failed because they're starting filming next month.
Yeah.
Which is my birthday month. Shout out to the Leos, period. We love the cancers. We love the cancers. But it's Leo time now.
We love the Leos. We love the Leos too. I love me a Leo now.
Period.
I love I love me a Leo.
So you can tell, like, looking, if you haven't seen the live, child, y'all need to go. There's some snippets of type in Kenya Moore name. Yeah. But she did a live and you can tell she was visibly upset.
Yeah.
Like she was upset about something. And then she started to talk about Housewives. And then she said that she will not be on as of now. As of now, she won't be on. Is that what she said? Like, I don't know what she said verbatim, but it's kind of giving, I'm not going to be on there, but that could change. I think she said it could change.
I don't remember verbatim what she said, but my thing, first of all, was, damn, we didn't get no confessional look for this live. Like lately when Kenya's been doing her YouTube videos, it's giving makeup, hair, like it's giving, I'm trying to get back on the show. Like that's what it was giving. It was all a strategy. My problem with Kenya was two things. And I've been saying this from the beginning. What Kenya did was disgusting. Period. I don't care what anybody thinks. I've stood 10 toes down on that. Was Brit dead ass wrong for making that pew 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 comment? Absolutely. Absolutely. But there's a difference between saying something in the heat of the moment versus planning out to sexually harass your coworker. And you're not just sexually harassing your coworker, you did that in an environment where multiple people were. Just exposing them to something that was very inappropriate. Whether it was Brit on the picture or not, I've heard people say, "Oh, so Brit was lying because it wasn't her in the picture." Brit wasn't in the salon. I know media, like a lot of people just, wow. It really amazes me sometimes how just she wasn't in the salon. Everything Brit found out was secondhand information, and then she had to watch the show like the rest of us.
Yeah.
What Kenya did was horrible, and I've always been disappointed at that. Mostly because I feel like Kenya is smarter than that. She's more strategic than that. Kenya has a mouth on her. She would have ran circles around Brit. But at the end of the day, what she did was horrible. And I think that legally, it just did not make sense for Bravo to have her back. I've been saying this, that I don't think she was coming back. I like how she had the tweet about, hopefully we see y'all. I wasn't invited to the reunion, but I look forward to being back on your screen soon. It sounds like Andy was for her coming back, but when NBC Universal says no, it's no.
Yeah,
it's no.
Yeah, and this conversation about like both of them doing wrong, and both of them did do wrong, but both of them did this kind of like diet wrong, and legally somebody else did it where it's a little bit further out. And I think folks need to understand that, because you can go tell a judge and say somebody threatened, and they're going to ask, and there's loopholes, things that you can say where, like, even some people saying allegedly. See how that clears it up? Well, I ain't saying that happened allegedly. So there's things that you can say that you can argue, well, I didn't say I would do it. But showing someone's pictures like that and saying that's different levels of it. This is why people go to law school. And trust me, the people who are in Bravo's, like who work for Bravo and NBC, are not random people who work in human resources, just not at a corporation like this. This is a big network. Huge. This is a brand. Like, and they're going to, just like human resources at your job, they're going to protect the business. They do not care about what you, like, girl, what you did. Did you do something? You are responsible for that, and we're going to fire you. I got fired from a job for some mess that I didn't do, but it's like, it's easier to fire both of y'all. In this case, it looked better for them to keep her.
Literally.
It doesn't matter. Like, the pictures, Kenya is too grown. She's too old for that. She showed them pictures. There's a better way to do it. Y'all gotta let it go. It's done. Like, all of these things are not going to bring Kenya back. Kenya needs to sit. Kenya needs to really sit with what she did, and she did it. She did apologize for it, if I'm not mistaken. She did say that she was out of line and she was doing she was doing a lot.
Yeah, I just feel like, well, if you're gonna apologize, you need to call up Brit and apologize to her. Period.
Yeah. Period.
And Brit also should have apologized for the gun comment. Period. I also think that in that live, Kenya said something about, a lot of y'all have been saying that Real Housewives is giving love and hip hop. Well, just so you know, I also felt that too, was like, that's so fucked up. Like, if I was part of the network, that would be another doc against Kenya, because it's just like, why did you have to come to the internet and tell the internet who we're casting?
Yeah.
She didn't say the names, but she basically said enough so people could know, who she was talking about. And again, I just feel like that's her last, like, you just throwing one more rock. And it's like, sister, the people are saying that it's K. Michelle and Pinky Cole. What do you think about that?
I say yes to K. Michelle. The reaction to K. Michelle has social media ablaze right now. Yeah. People are already posting things, and K. Michelle is doing she is moving smart on social media. She shared a LinkedIn style picture. She was very professional. She's like, this is my day. This is how my July went. She had coffee pictures. I was like, yes, Kay. Yes, this is how we do it, Kay. This is how we do it. I think K Michelle is ready to receive that. She's been very consistent. I think she's not going to fumble this. No. I don't see K Michelle fumble this. Like, we've already known that K Michelle is their girl. We saw Love and Hip Hop, but we can see her maturity, all of these things. She's making music. Can you see her getting into it with Drew if Drew comes back? Telling the girls, this is how you make a song, this is how you do something. Conversations, because we know K Michelle is an artist first.
Yes.
Like, and even that thing about being a triple threat. The only triple that Drew is probably doing is a triple dipper at Chili's. I don't know about no triple threat. To be a triple threat, you have to be very good at all of them. Okay? Like, I can cook. But when it comes to other stuff, I'm decent, but I'm not going to call myself a chef. Like, you just not going to a triple threat. Hello? Like, people not coming to me to edit videos. People come to me for entertainment, but not no edit no videos. Y'all know the background is giving what it's giving. It is period. I ain't doing all them slides and stuff, but to call Drew a triple threat is.
I think Drew is a triple threat because she sings. Now, whether you are a fan of Drew on the show or not, you can't deny that she's a good actress. She's a very good actress.
Oh yeah, she's good. She's definitely good.
Very good actress.
It definitely gives Moesha. It get like Drew do real good on when she be acting, she be on them like shows, them sitcom. Drew gives me that. It gives, and I like it. I like that for Drew.
Drew is a very good actress. I think Drew is a very good singer. I just don't know. Like, here's the thing, right? I feel like Drew won this reunion. Like, and we'll get into that. But I feel like Drew won this reunion mostly because there were several weak links. We just have to be honest. Like, and I love the girls. I love the girls, but when I'm watching the show and I'm reviewing the show, I'm reviewing it as a viewer. I don't want to sit here and just sugarcoat shit. Drew won this reunion, but it's mostly because it was a lot of weak links at the reunion. By default.
Yeah.
But we'll get back to Drew. My thoughts on K Michelle going to Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Anybody who knows me knows I love K Michelle. This is a fun fact. K Michelle is the first person who put me on a stage. So when she had a tour, back when I had my EP, she put me on one date of her tour. Yes. Wow. I feel like she's very nice, very generous. I think that a lot of people still don't really know another side to K Michelle. Mm-hmm. And I really want that to be the side that people meet on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Generous, soft, girly girl, just like, I think she's an all-around good person. So I really, really want people to get to know that side. I think a lot of people don't like the fact that Real Housewives is heading into like, Love and Hip Hop territory. We have to be honest. The biggest franchises here are Real Housewives and Love and Hip Hop. It is what it is. The intersectionality of those two franchises, like, it is what it is. A lot of those girls hang out with each other. It is what it is. When I'm seeing folks like Drew and Shamea use a platform to sing and turn it into Love and Hip Hop, you might as well bring a Love and Hip Hop character in there. You might as well do that. Now, Jocelyn, we don't want to see you. Jocelyn was like, and they won't let me do it because, sister, we don't want no injuries. No. We don't have time for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel like how far is the separation between Housewives and Love and Hip Hop, to be honest?
How far is it?
At this point, wig shift gate, Bolo, other stuff, it's just we've had some things that have been very questionable. The situation with Phaedra and all of that, it's like, what's making it? Like, I feel like it's not that far removed. We've seen Kenya, we saw Nene buck up to Kenya. We saw Kenya and Nene, like,
yeah.
you know, there have been fights on the show. Portia, didn't you choke somebody? But I bet they didn't get no camera, no footage of it, did they? So it's not that far that we cannot bring in someone like a K Michelle.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, Jocelyn, girl, you was telling the girls on Married to Medicine they was thrifty. And you was just too turned.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's too turned. Like, we already saw you. Who you coughing at? I started talking, you started coughing. Like you, Jocelyn, you're not even loving hip hop. You're Zeus Network. You are like, the show slot coming after you is baddies. Like, the girls is on Housewives of Atlanta talking about where them fans at. These are a little older, more mature.
Yeah.
Like, these are some aunties. And
yeah. yeah.
But
Real Housewives of Atlanta is sexy aunties. Like,
yes.
Yeah. It's just not the same demographic. Now, what do you think about Pinky Cole possibly joining?
Can I be honest? Pinky, I hope that if you do come on here, I hope that this money goes to paying your employees. That's first and foremost. Your name is not looking good in Atlanta streets like right now. Like, you've had a couple of lawsuits against you for not paying your employees at Bar Vegan. Like, you got too much going on. Like, I don't know where your brand is at. You came as this force for like blackness and like, we need to be doing stuff for black folk. Then we find out that your finances are really off limits. And you, like, we don't need any more folks to come on this show that restaurants are closing and not staying. Oh, we done had enough of that. You celebrity-owned restaurants, it's not doing good. Everybody restaurant closing down. The salons ain't staying open. Like, I'm done. Like, K Michelle actually had a restaurant that was open that was really good. Yep. I went there.
Petals.
Petals was cute. She was cute. But like, we don't need no more. Like, Pinky.
Wait, hold on, sister. I'm gonna have to call you back, sister. Sandra. Okay, my little back. Okay. Sorry.
Period. You could. But yeah, we don't need. I don't see Pinky. Pinky's not shaking it up like that. Even when the rumors of her being on the show, people are not responding like, yeah, I want Pinky Cole. What is Pinky gonna give us?
To be honest, I think Pinky would be a hit.
Really?
I think she would be. Yes, I do. I think that Pinky is the quintessential Atlanta entrepreneur, female entrepreneur. I think a lot of people try to be Pinky and they're not Pinky. First off, Pinky's confrontational. And I think for Real Housewives of Atlanta, you need folks who are not afraid to be confrontational, which is why Shamea got slapped around so bad this reunion. Shamea, Shamea's not confrontational. Shamea holds a lot of things inside. K Michelle's not like that. Pinky Cole's not like that. Also, for all the things you just said about Pinky, I think that those are things that are going to be brought up on the show if she does join, and that will make for great discussion. I would rather have Pinky Cole than Kelly. Put Pinky in there and get rid of Kelly. I'm like, Kelly, when Kelly came in, Kelly actually was one of my favorites. I think I put on one of the posts that had her. I was like, honestly, she's my favorite newbie. But I just feel with Kelly, it's just a lot of smoke and mirrors. It's very, very clear. Kelly, you are not living the life that you project to live. And there's nothing wrong with not having it like that. What's wrong is when you project that you have it like that and you don't.
Yeah.
Some of these questions at the reunion that Andy was asking her, I felt like she was getting smacked around. Like the money, it's just, you was getting smacked the fuck around. I feel like get rid of Kelly and put Pinky in there. I'm telling you, if they add these two girls, oh my God.
So you're rooting for her?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Pinky is literally, like I said, she's like the quintessential Atlanta entrepreneur. A lot of these girlies in Atlanta mirror themselves after Pinky. Pinky had this thing last year, I think it was last year or the year before, where if you were blessed to get a DM from her business or something like that,
Yeah.
you were able to go into this room and share business ideas. It kind of gave like Atlanta Shark Tank. Like it was big. I don't know what she did with it, but it was big. And
Yeah.
I feel that a lot of the girlies mirror themselves after Pinky. I think she would be great. I think she would be great.
I'm curious if this like is Pinky, and I've met Pinky one time. And I think had this been some years ago, yes, I just don't know about now. I feel like she got like you said, the scandals and stuff, the conversations could be used as like something good. I just don't know if I'm ready to platform someone like Pinky, if I'm being honest. Considering
Because
all
of because of
all of the things recently, I just don't know if I'm ready to platform her. I think the way she handled that, being called out about them employees not being paid, it's just like I don't know. Because I don't play when it comes to like exploiting Black people. I'm just not a fan of it, and I think just the way that was handled was just very messy. But I do think she could possibly use this to redeem herself, and like do some other stuff, like maybe clean it up. But it's just it's not giving for me. I don't know.
Some of the people are saying they want glam, they want fashions, they want, I don't know, y'all. I feel like that's what I've always wanted, which is why I was so excited for Shamea coming in. As someone who's known Shamea, someone who's been blessed to be around Shamea, that first episode of this season, I thought Shamea was gonna give us that. The wealth, the fashions. I'm a wife. Like I am a wealthy wife. That's what I wanted to see. The girls don't want to give us that. So what are we supposed to do?
I don't think it's enough money in the budget for the girls to give us fashion, like and stuff like that. I think it's different for the other girls over at Salt Lake and the other, because they got money, they got loan money, and this is just fun.
Shamea is wealthy though.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the other girls are not. Like I think Shamea is wealthy, but I don't think she's either not utilizing her connections as she should, but I don't know. Like Shamea has to really find a group of people or a team. She need to get with her team, in the words of with Nene Leakes. Like she need to get with her team. She needs to get a better team, because Shamea should have been giving her fashions. I think Shamea kind of missed it with a couple of things. Like we should have saw her with Gerald. We didn't even see Gerald at the reunion. And there's some other things we're gonna get into behind the members, because
I
watched the video.
Shamea
did a video talking about like basically apologizing, which was very cringy. So members, y'all in for
we're literally gonna leave this. Yeah, we're literally gonna leave this live and go to the members, like literally, because no, I have too many thoughts on that.
Linda's taking me out. Me as wealthy but tacky. And we like tacky sometimes.
Yeah, but it's still like, come on. I will say this. I will say this before we go to the members. Watching this reunion and watching Portia and Shamea's dynamic, like just really watching it for the third episode, something really sat in me, and I was like, wow, this is why people pleasing is not good. People pleasing is not good.
Yeah, it's not.
People pleasing is not good. If you're a people pleaser, you need to get a therapist and get out of that. Sometimes people pleasing is just like, it's like a natural thing. You just want people to be happy. But then also, I think people pleasing is a manipulation tactic too.
Absolutely.
And it's a manipulation tactic. It leaves a lot of room for dishonesty. It leaves a lot of room for built up emotions. And the dynamic between Portia and Shamea really, really showed me that. Portia's not innocent. Portia has her things about her, but Shamea being such a people pleaser, it's just not good. Also, last thought too, Angela's not going nowhere time soon. Like Angela's not going nowhere anytime soon. And I'm gonna tell you why.
I wish it was.
It
didn't give for
why?
Me. That Junebug, Duck Goose stuff.
What the hell just happened?
Hold on, I don't know. Girl, we both look, Bravo's shutting us down, girl. Girl, we both. But I think I'm gonna wait for my girl to fix it. I think with homegirl, the Junebug situation, y'all, was so corny. And somebody tried to compare Greg and Nene famous, like honk the horn on them, Greg, honk the horn on, and said that Charles and Angela gave that. Charles and Angela did not give honk the horn on them, Greg, at all. Like, let's stop playing that. Charles and Angela do not work as a strong unit. Nene and Greg work together as a very strong unit. Like a very strong unit. Like, yeah, we're going to have other things, but we're here together. Charles, even when he said, oh, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my wife. I'm here for my wife and the kids. The way that man said the kids gave me what men do while they're staying in a relationship. I'm here for the kids. I'm staying for the kids. And it's a difference between when men say that they are here for the kids when women say they're here for the kids. When women say they're here for the kids, there is a little love of their husband eventually changing. But the husband's just like, I'm gonna do what I do on the side, and like I'm mainly here to make sure the kids and I don't be on child support.
I'm sorry, child. I had to get going like Cass with a ghost. I don't know what the fuck happened. But I'm back.
He pull the plug on this child.
Okay. But I don't like Charles.
I don't
like Charles. I just don't. I don't like Charles. I don't think it has anything to do with Charles being older. A lot of y'all can say, oh, Charles is old school. If you look Charles up, there is a reason why he was called the enforcer in the NBA. That man was not a nice man. He was not nice to anybody. He fought all the time. Like, he was very problematic. And when you really listen to Charles and Angela go back and forth, it's not a nice dynamic. If you're watching Charles and Angela and you're thinking, "Ooh, I like that," you're dumb. You're dumb. That man is very inconsiderate to that lady, very inconsiderate and very condescending and very belittling. Like in the previews, the whole, y'all ain't got no husband. It cleared in the previews, but then when you watch the actual discussion, the way he talked to Shamea, and then they had to show the pictures of Gerald and him. So he did, in fact, meet Shamea and her husband. It just was unneeded.
He's so used to telling that lie because he be telling that same lie to Angela. Like, I don't know her. That's the same lie he be telling Angela. Right now, he's so used to telling that lie. And I get to a level like, hey, she was at such and such, and I didn't meet her. Like, we was in the same room.
Right. But she had pictures.
Spoke, yeah, you did meet him. You can say, I met them, but I don't know her like that. That's what I was saying.
She never said she knew him. Like that's the thing. It's like, Charles, I get it.
An asshole. And I didn't like the way he talked to Shamea in that moment. I didn't like the way that man talked to that woman in that moment. Like that, and I'm glad Shamea kind of held it a little bit. She said, hold up now. Right. She held it a little bit. But I just didn't like that. I don't like the way Charles talks to women. I'm just gonna say that. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. And it takes me back to the season finale when him and Angela got into it. I don't like it. It gives verbal abuse. I'm not going. It gives borderline that. I'm just gonna say it. Like watching, it made me uncomfortable. I didn't like. There's a way, and I was about to turn into heavenly. Now you don't talk to women like that. You don't talk to women like that. But I do think there's a way to address a woman because I don't think Charles would have talked had Gerald been there. Girl, there would have been fine words. You don't talk. You don't do that.
And then Shamea not having Gerald. I'm sorry, that's a flop. And then
On the
but going
first, yo,
flop.
fucking,
It's a
and
flop.
it shaded her ass with that shit.
It's a flop. But then going back to Angela, here's why Angela is never going to go anywhere. Angela's ability to pivot is elite. This third episode that we got, that first half, is all because of Angela. If you go back to episode 2, Angela versus Phaedra, Angela's losing. Angela's losing, okay? Ain't no June bug, wasn't no envelope. Phaedra ain't set nothing up. It wasn't a scheme that Phaedra set up. And then if you've been on socials, you know that the men came forward and said it was all Angela's scheme, okay? But she was trying to get Phaedra to take the heat for trying to expose Charles for cheating. Mind you, you said Charles was out of town. Just show us the airfare. Just show us the Ubers. It's really very, very easy to prove that the man was not in Atlanta if he wasn't in Atlanta. Just show us his travel arrangement. What the fuck we doing all this background check for? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, we're doing way too much. I'm sorry. But Angela's losing versus Phaedra.
Yeah.
Angela's losing versus Phaedra.
It was not.
Angela tells Phaedra she was trying to secure her spot. Andy says, her spot is secure. Angela tells Andy, no, it's not.
The way she said, Angela tells Andy. Angela tells Andy. Like, you telling Andy Cohen? You telling Andy Cohen? Like,
I don't think so. I don't think her spot was. Andy's like, what? Okay. But then
we're just gonna move on.
Yeah, we're just gonna because what? I'm literally the EP of this shit. Okay, cool. I don't think
seen anybody else host these reunions?
I don't think so. But then Portia jumps in and she says, I think Phaedra's spot is very secure. And here comes Angela. You see, Portia, and that's my problem with you. That's my problem with you. Because you were so willing to believe Phaedra, but didn't Phaedra have you caught up in a lie with another cast member? Now we're going down the whole Candy, Phaedra, Shamea, Portia.
You're right.
The way Angela pivots.
You're right.
The way Angela pivots, she's losing. She's drowning. And she grabs that little life jacket. Now she's on top of the door, like Rose was on top of the door and Jack was. Now she done destiny swap with y'all asses. Now y'all the ones drowning. And she's literally, for all of episode 3, she's fucking chilling. Girl. She's fucking chilling. She ate. Angela ate. And here's how Angela eats too, right? She pivots like that, right? And none of these bitches ever see it coming and they never recover. None of them tell her, Angela, that's OT. We're not talking about that. Next. No. They're fighting for their fucking lives.
Yes. Girl, I would say, girl, your man don't wear his ring. That baby, let me tell y'all something. That shit with Charles and that baby mama, it makes the most sense. You're not going to be able to gaslight me. You're not going to be able to gaslight me. That man had another baby on her.
Yeah.
Like, he even had another baby. I just want them to, like, if.
The way that they didn't even get into that at the reunion, clock that.
They did.
Clock that.
Girl, like, it's not unheard of basketball players having a baby, especially when they have black wives. They don't do the white women like that, though. The only man that did a white woman like that is Tiger Woods. You see what happened with that.
They do the white women like that. The thing about the white women, she gonna raise her price. She gonna raise her price for every baby. She gonna raise that prenup price. Yeah. Oh, you had a side baby? Okay, cool. We're gonna revisit the
Another
lawyer.
One. Thank you.
We're revisiting the lawyer. Thank you so much. You can have kids with everybody in this motherfucking neighborhood if you want, but every time you do so, I'm gonna be down to the lawyer's office. Thank you. That's white women.
I can't.
That's white women.
Angela right here. She can't control her pit bull. Charles.
We find out that Charles was about to go to Wendy Williams' house for some wine.
And can we talk about Sheree used to date Charles too? The way so while Angela around here dragging Portia secure with Dennis being like, that's my baby daddy. He take care of what he's supposed to. Like, Charles had dated everybody in Atlanta.
There's nothing special about Charles. Your lunch. We don't care.
Badass knees. Ain't nobody heard about him. Because I'm telling you, like, Charles gonna need somebody, like, it's no shade. Because men be doing it the worst. I'm gonna say this as we get ready to.
Yeah.
Men be aging out bad.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I went to the VA and seen women pushing men around. I hardly ever see a man pushing a woman around when they don't. It happens a little bit, but the way men be aging out and be using their wives as like keepers and stuff, like, girl, like, child, like, Charles, go sit down. Like, Angela, I hate this for Angela. But Angela getting on my nerves. Her and Charles, I done had enough. This reunion did absolutely nothing for me. Angela barely spoke. The whole Junebug, you needed somebody to secure your spot. So she chose a low-level housewife to secure, like, drama with her to secure. Angela's sister, you got too much dip on your chip. Oh, I can't hear you, boo. Oh, not my girl. Can. Oh yeah, it's time for us to go. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear Jessie, or is it just me? I can't hear you. Not rock nation. Okay, they said she froze. Okay. Can't hear Jessie. Okay, y'all. They can't hear you. I can't hear you. She breaking up. Okay. See, I don't think it'd be us. I think it honestly be StreamYard, to be honest. We can't hear you. We done dropped too much tea. I think we're just gonna go ahead and take it straight to the members. But we appreciate y'all so much. Like, make sure y'all like the live, y'all watch it, get y'all tea. Sign up for Patreon if you got a couple of dollars. And we will talk y'all later. Bye.